G'day, mate. Welcome back to Satisfactory with me, Jenny. In our last episode, we got our lovely power augmenter up and running. We also got our little constructor down here, which is also powered by a summer slip, meaning it can run things through the system and get them duplicated along the way. We also ran a whole lot of research through the BAM, and we brought across the hub and had it upgraded to the very next tier. We got most of tier 5 done, not quite all of it, but definitely most of it done, which means today I need to get no oil because I need oil up and running. I need to have plastic up and running and rubber up and running so we can finish off tier 5. But the other thing I need to do is I need to empty the contents of this machine. It went through and processed every single power slug we had, also all the alien critters we had laying around the map. They've all been processed now, and that means that this machine, don't miss the landing, is full of just a little bit of alien DNA. How much was that? That is 858. Yep, 858, which I need to get processed. So our plan for today's episode is, build out an oil refinery, also make ourselves a coupon or two, but I can't do any of that until I ask that very important question. Of course, the very important question being, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, well, then you can't have any of my coupons because we're going to be upgrading that belt to go as fast as possible, and we're going to be sinking an awful lot of alien DNA captures. Because the best way to make coupons, absolute best way, is to just sink things gradually over time. That's why every single line that we have has an overflow. If we're not using the resources, the excess just go off and get sunk into one of the many awesome sinks. But even though I've been sinking things for a while and I have a decent amount of tickets, we haven't got everything unlocked. We're definitely short a few special items, especially things like the golden nut, 1,000 tickets. I have unlocked some managements, a few other things that we need, basic building blocks that we're going to be needing throughout our playthrough. But I would really like to, have an awful lot more printable coupons. So first thing we're going to do is take 850 of those and dump them in there on a Mark IV belt, which means they're going to go split in here as fast as possible. And that means the DNA points per until next coupon is going to go flying. And we're going to see this little graph go straight up in the air. Yeah, that seems to do the trick. So we now have 100 coupons ready to go, which means I need to get them printed off so we can buy some goodies. So first goodies, I need to buy organization. No. Foundations. No. Walls. No. Architecture. Equipment. No. Parts. No, I don't need parts. I was hoping for floor holes. Oh no, pipeline fours, we've already got them. All right, I've got all these ready to go. Cool. Hypertubes we'll worry about later, so I guess 100 coupons go into the network and we can pull them out later. So that was an awful lot of DNA, or I'll process it awfully quickly. No, you don't have any goodies, so that means I need to grab that chest. All right, today's plan is oil. We need to find oil, which I can already tell you is just over there. And then we need to get oil processed. Now, oil processing is going to be interesting. There it is. So I have oil here. We have a normal node, a pure node, and also a normal node. Actually, I want to have power slugs. I want to just have a couple of slugs on me because I want to make sure this maths is as simple as possible. Oil is where things are going to start getting interesting and confusing, and it's also where ratios will actually start to matter because liquids are difficult. Liquids are difficult in this game, liquids are difficult in every game, so it's something we need to actually pay attention to. So I'm going to take the friend makeup and I'm going to pop myself over the edge of the cliff and say hi to some friends, and I'll see you with oil. And that there is our oil. Okay, can we just very quickly, architecture, ladder, can I go back up? Cool. And can you nest go away? Okay, that's that problem solved. Where is Mr. Lightning Bolt friend? There he is. Come on, you've already been cleared out once. Oh, now he knows where I am. Hi. Hi. Ouch. Okay. In that case, you done? Cool. And the bees? Bees, be gone. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Okay. First thing we're going to need is production. We're going to need an oil extractor. We're going to throw you there and probably face you that way. So this guy is a pure. He's going to do 240 per minute. I want to clock that up. I want you to do, well, 360 would be nice, but the pipes only do 300, so we're going to go with 300 per minute. So a clock speed of 125%. Can I go back to my ladder? Well, actually, we could probably just climb to the top of this and then use a jetpack to get that little bit of extra height. Yeah, things were slightly measured. Cool. Can I go you, and we're just going to plug you into the roof for right now. All right, so step 1, oil. Step 2, concrete. Not diesel. I want zoopy zoopy. Zoopy zoopy. And nope. Zoopy zoopy. And zoop. Zoopy zoopy. Okay. Alright. Maybe not that one. Okay. Remove that. Alright. Step 1, oil. Step 2 is refineries. We're going to need... Nope, not the package yet. We're going to need the refinery and input. Input, output. Input, output. We might have the output on this side. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Can I dump you there? And I haven't got any blueprints for this because this is going to be a very temporary build. We just need this up and running to get some technology done, so we can unlock the next goodies. So I need to have a few of you guys. And hello. I'll hold down control. No. Okay. That is how many? 2, 4, 5. Okay, that's step number 1. Step number 2, we'll put in... Actually, I won't put them in a gap. We'll just build them hard up against the next lot. So I need to have 11 refineries in total. Because of the recipes we've chosen, because the recipes we have access to, I have some alternates already rolled, but I need more to set up, well, our final oil design. At the moment, we just need, like I said, something that works. Can we please game? What if I stand on top? Will you be more agreeable then? Not really. The whole refineries are more. Come on. I should say one more refinery. One more refinery. Okay, one more refinery it is. You're special. Okay, so refineries. Step number, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, whatever step we're up to. Can I put a power pole? No empty power line connections. Oh, okay. I thought I could daisy chain them through from machine to machine. No? Okay. I thought that was a feature they added with 1.0. Obviously not. Okay. You can just have a power pole there. Alright, we need power, and you're going to need to also be attached to light, that power on the roof. Okay. Power's over there somewhere. We'll get power later. Actually, I think there's a big power pole up there somewhere. Anyway, power. Alright, next up is pipes. Pipes are going to be a little bit different. I need to plan out our pipes. What am I looking for? I'm looking for logistics. Pipe hole floor. Alright, our in is over here. So we're going to go with in, in, more in, more in, so much in, and you're special. Okay, they lined up? Nope, cool. All right, so more tweaking to do. Can I go with pipes? This should be very easy to plug these guys in. It'd be even easier if I fixed up the connections, but the point is, we're just trying to, talk through the basics of how this is going to run. Okay, you are going to provide me 300 crude oil. Pipes move 300 crude oil. I have, a couple of recipes. I have residual plastic. I have residual rubber. I also have residual fuel, liquid biofuel, which we need to come back to. That's one I do need to set up, but I need a few other things first. So the very first thing I want to do is I want to talk about the default recipe. So the default recipe is up both plastic and rubber. You are going to take in 30 crude oil and you're going to give me 20 plastic and 10 heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue we're going to have to find a use for. The rubber one is going to be 30 for 20. So no matter what, it's 30 in. So we're going to go 30, 60, copy, 60, 90, 120, 150. So that is half the pipe used up. You are going to be doing rubber because I need rubber as well. So it's going to be 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. You are a little bit of a special boy. You're going to be making me fuel. So you're going to take in crude oil and give me fuel and polymer resin. I need a little bit of polymer resin to get a couple of things unlocked. So I want to have some polymer resin, and none of these guys make polymer resin. But I don't have any crude oil left over to run you. So I'm going to intentionally run you at 50% speed. You're going to be a little bit slow. The fuel's going to be a little bit useless for right now until I have the ability to run the packager, and the packager needs some rubber. So once I have the packager, I can then package up the fuel, and then that means, well, the packaged fuel can then go in the jetpack, and we can have better fuel for the jetpack rather than me trying to run around using, well, solid biofuel. All right, underneath. The underneath, I want a pipeline junction here, and a pipeline junction here, and here, and here. You can see where this is going. So this should be as easy as pipe from there to there, pipe from there to there, pipe from there to there, all the way along to the end of the line, and then a pipe from... What? Auto mode, 2D mode, noodle mode. Fine, noodle mode it is. Noodle mode it is. Okay. There to there to there to there. Okay. As for my pipe from down here, my pipe from down here will go into there on horizontal to vertical. Yeah, horizontal to vertical, except we can run it. Oh. Pipe is too long, really. It's one tick too long. You're annoying. Okay, fine, you can run to there, and then you can run to the... no, can I run it from there to there? So, when you do horizontal to vertical, it all depends on which end you start the pipe at, which decides where the curve's going to go. Either way, you're going to give me 10 meters worth of head height, and this is well over 10 meters, so we're going to need a pump, which I'm going to put there. As we can see, that little ring symbol, I guess, is going to, well, give us more than enough to cover everything. So we're going to put you there. We'll throw a power pole. Actually, can I get a power pole? Split that wire, bring it to there, and then run that into there. Cool. All right, so I have more pipes to run underneath. I have more pipes to run above. We can get those done. Also need to run power, but also need to talk about this end. This end is going to have two things that we're going to be outputting. One is going to be our residual oil from every single one of these. So you're going to have... I think it's lined up. Residual oil, residual oil. Definitely did not line up. I can't wait to hold it back. Okay, alright, residual oil. Can I get that and change it to a pipe? And there to there, there to there. This is going to give us all the residual oil. That's definitely not lined up. Okay, you're doing 10 residual oil for every plastic, so that's 50 residual oil. And the rubber here is doing 20 residual oil. There's 5 of those, so that is 150 total residual oil. The residual oil needs to go into something. Where it's going to be going is into... there. All right, you're going to be doing petroleum coke, which is 40 in, so that's 40, that's 80, that's, come on, right there, 120. What did I say? These have 20, so that's 100, and those have 10, so that's 140. You're doing 40, so that's 40, 80, 120, and I need another one to go here. And you're going to be doing Petroleum coke as well, except I don't have 40 left over. I only have 20 left over, so we're going to run you at 50%. And that means you're going to use the last 20, so that's 40, 80, 120, 140, all done. 140, 150, look, it doesn't matter. I just clock you at full speed. You just use whatever's left. And you're going to turn that into petroleum coke. Petroleum coke, we're going to burn at a rate of 12 per minute. I've got two choices for this one. Choice number one is we put it into a sink. Choice number two is a coal-powered generator. Can I put you there? And can we do a little bit more zoop? Zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay. You. If I click on this, petroleum coke has a burn rate of 25 per minute. We're doing, what I say? But you know what? I think we need a visual overlay. That's going to be the best way to sort of talk through this. What I have here is I have the Satisfactory modeler. It's a free game, we'll call it, on Steam. The fact that it's a game means, well, you can download it, it becomes part of your games library. And this is a neat little calculator, and that's exactly what it is. And the fact that I can Alt-Tab and access it definitely helps. So we want to have oil. We want to have crude oil. Crude oil is going to come in. Now, this is defaulted to 60. I don't want 60, I want 300. I want to work on a full pipe. Also, I want a second pipe of oil. This one I'm going to set to 30. We'll get to the exact reasoning behind that a little bit later. So, first thing I want to do is I want to bring my crude oil and I want to run that into rubber and I want to run that into plastic. So it's automatically split that 50-50, and as we can see, I have 100 rubber, plus I have 100 plastic, plus I have 50 heavy oil residue that we were talking about earlier, along with another 100 over here. I want to take that heavy oil residue and turn it petroleum coke. That'll turn 100 in. If I drag this up here to the same point, that'll drag in another 50, which means I need 3.75 more refineries doing the heavy oil to petroleum coke recipe. The petroleum coke, I have two options. One is going to be a priority splitter. Priority splitter? Yeah, priority splitter. We're going to put all the coke in there, and then 450 can come out this node, or 450 can come out this node. This is going to go off to an awesome sink. So if I'm not doing anything with it, it's just going to get sunk. My other option, not that I really need the power at the moment, is run it into a petroleum coke generator. So it means I need 18 petroleum coke generators and have them all hooked up, have another 810 water, which is going to be another half a dozen pumps, blah, 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 blah. And then this becomes my little ratio, my little formulation. And that'll give me some plastic, that'll give me some rubber. It's not a lot. It is 100 per minute, but it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. As for my extra oil, I only have a 300 pipe of crude oil coming in. That's the maximum flow rate of the pipe. But I want to skim some off the top. Just you know, I've had a chat to some of my Italian friends, and this is very normal. Just I'm gonna just skim a little bit off the top, just like 5%, 10%. Nobody will notice. It'll be fine. All right. What I want to do is I want to make fuel. I want to run the fuel recipe. This is going to give me 20 fuel. Also, it's going to give me 15 polymer resin per minute. Now, the polymer resin I don't really need in vast sums, nor do I need the fuel in vast sums either. The idea of the fuel means I can put it into a packager. Not we have that unlocked. Well, we do have that unlocked, but I don't have enough rubber to build one yet. And then we can package up that fuel, and I can put that in the jetpack. Also, at the same time, I can save that polymer resin. The polymer resin I can do things with, like turn it into plastic, turn it into polyester fabric. I can do a few things with it. Actually, essentially, I am going to want to have, maybe not right away, but eventually I'm going to want something that automates polyester fabric, and that's why I need the resin to actually unlock the polyester fabric recipe. But I want to be able to just skim a little bit of oil permanently, well, until we have alternative sources for the resin. Just skim a little bit to save it up, and then maybe have some of this crafting on the side. Also, this is going to go into a packager to give me packaged fuel. Packages come from plastic, so I need to take some of this plastic and feed it down here and stuff, but that's fine. I just want a way to have fuel, and if this backs up, then that crude oil comes out on this line instead. I just want to skim, like I said, just want to skim a little bit off the top. Don't need this running hardcore, just a little bit. So this is going to be our plan, which means I need to, well, tidy up what we've built so far, get all my pipes lined up in straight lines, bring power down here properly, And belts. The belt should work. The belt should work. The belt work should be as simple as lift. Can I bring you out at height 1? You out at height 1. Can I bring you Zoopy? And Zoopy. The belt work should be as simple as we're gonna grab industrial storage about here somewhere, and then beside that we're gonna put a awesome sink, and you can go there. And then same as we've done previously, I'll just put a smart splitter in here, feed everything, all the plastic into here. The rubber's going to come out at height 2 rather than height 1. It'll go in a separate container and sink, dimensional depots on the top. We'll sink whatever we don't use, and the best part is, well, I can hook up power to the roof for just about anything, and this should be relatively easy to set up. It's just going to take me a little while to get all the pipe work done, all the belt work done, and possibly build, how many? 18 coal generators, which is going to need it's six water each, so another 18 fluid extractors, water extractors. Let's say 20 of those, and yeah. The good news is everything's in dimensional portal, so it all should come to me sooner or later. So yeah, just give me a minute to get all this put together, so to speak. All right, here we have it, our baby's first oil refinery, because that's literally what it is. It is our very first oil refinery. It sort of runs not terribly well. There's definitely some things that need to be improved, but for the moment, it's definitely running. So we are producing plastic, and we're producing rubber, and we're also producing just a little bit of fuel. But now I have all those running. I need to get a packager, logistics, I don't know. Packager. Can I get you here? No, I don't want that. I want a pipe. You're gonna go to there on noodle, horizontal and vertical. I sort of expected you to do a better job. Okay, you're gonna go there. Okay, you are going to be packaging up fuel. I need to have a storage box, and we're gonna be running that. Hello, right in front. You can go there, and then you just need to have empty canisters, which means you need to have packages. So we need to get production constructor. Can I put you probably about there? Run that into there. And can you, sir, please make search packages? Empty canister. Okay, it's an empty canister. Okay, that's what it's called. Can I get splitter there, and a lift. Yeah, I'll allow it. Normally I wouldn't, but this is our very first oil refinery, and it's not hanging around for long. So you can now give me packages. Packages are going to head over to the packager. The packager needs power as well. Oops. I thought I saw a power pole over here. I did, right there. Cool. Packager. Huh? Okay, that seems important. All right, packager now has fuel. Now has power, which means you can start packaging up the fuel, which also means I need a dimensional portal here. And can I get a Mark III belt into there? Okay, so you're gonna make me package fuel, which also means can I dump that in the network? And that's it, I think. Okay, can I get packaged fuel? Cool. So now I have packaged fuel, which means we can fly a little bit better. That's very, very important. Also means that my plastic and my rubber. So they're going to both come to a smart splitter. Smart splitter is going to send everything to the box. The box is going to send everything up to dimensional storage. I want to empty that and take a little bit of plastic home with me. I also want to take a little bit of rubber home with me. Same story. You have a overflow because I want this system running no matter what. I don't want to be in a situation where I have too much rubber and therefore the plastic does stop. Well, if I start depending on the power, because honestly I haven't set up the power generators, this is why it still tells me I need to build 16 of them. because I haven't bothered. We don't need the power yet. Where's the power pole? Our production is at 3.9. Our max consumption is at 4.5, but I'm only consuming just over 3. And I also have an awful lot of battery charge. So I'm not worried about the extra power generators. We can get them, but I don't really want to spend a lot of time with them right now. We're about to unlock a whole pile of things, and that's when I might worry about it. You also have an overflow. So should this fill up with polymer resin, then the excess can go over there. Really, I want to make sure the fuel runs no matter what, because I want to make sure I have fuel for my jetpack so I can, you know, fly. Yeah, but the coal, was it coal? Petroleum coke. For the moment, I'm just sinking the whole lot. I can't be bothered, and actually I don't know if the belts run fast enough. They are Mark 4s. You're doing 120, 240, 360, 480. They should be fast enough. Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4. Yeah, they should be fast enough. And it has increased our points per minute slightly, but not by a whole lot. Yeah, I can put a whole bunch of coal generators in, but honestly I don't need to. I'm not too worried at the moment, and actually, yeah, you're not full, so that's fine. All right, so what I need to do, I need to head back to base. I need to unlock well, the rest of tier 5. Also, I think we're in a situation where with plastic and rubber now running, it doesn't have to run well, it just needs to run, and a little bit of handcrafting, I should be able to get everything unlocked for tier 6. I'm not sure, but that's my hope, because I actually need hard drives. I need hard drives before we get into, well, rebuilding oil into something a little bit more grand, a little bit something that, well, you know, the Americans would be jealous of. So, first thing first, can we unlock petroleum power, please? Now I have lots of goodies. Have some rubber, have some engines, have some of that. Can I have motors, please? All right, you can have some motors, and boom. All right, that's important.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that.
I have a feeling we're your only pioneer. Yeah. Okay, so with that happening, we can now go into, not Caterium, Mycelia. Mycelia to make, oh, I need to actually make the parachutes. Parachutes require fabric. I actually have enough to just fully craft that. Okay, so I want to craft this out. This means we can finish off the mycelia tree, and that's one of the things I'm going to do. I just want to tick off the trees. I want to just get them completed, so I don't have to worry about them all.
Research completed. Polyester fabric recipe unlocked. Using polyethylene terephthalate, production of a lightweight and strong fabric can be automated. It has many of the properties of naturally sourced fabric and also amplifies body odor.
Awesome. Yep, I would definitely agree about that with polyester. All right, so high-speed connectors, I can handcraft 20 of them. I don't need electromagnetic control rods in my inventory. I guess you can go there for the moment. All right, you. No, you. I need 50 of those and a bunch of pipe. I need homing rifle ammo. Oh, actually, I have plastic now. We should be able to get to sulfur. Yes. Can I get black powder? Sulfur. Can I grab that research?
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
I like high-end weaponry. All right. I need circuit boards. Circuit boards is one of those things I need a good amount of to get high-speed connectors. Now, this needs to be automated properly, but for right now, it just needs to be automated. And can I get a production, a assembler? Can I put you, say, yep. Nope. That's a sink. I want to go there and there. And whoop, can I run that into there? And we'll get you a power connection off absolutely anything. No, 4 out of 4. Okay, can I just get a power pole here? You need to do circuit boards. Circuit boards are going to be copper sheet and plastic. Can I get a merger? I want a splitter. Can I put you there? Ring around, belt too steep, belt's fine now, and you there. All right, we're just going to do some box automation. Can I get you to have a bunch of plastic, and we're going to, more importantly, stop burning AI limiters. So that means the copper sheets can back up a little bit and go into here, and therefore make circuit boards. Circuit boards are going to head into there. Into there needs a... Where's my depots? You need a depot on top. Bop and bop. And then you could just put all the circuit boards in the network for me. I need to confirm you're definitely working. You're definitely working. Okay, cool. So you're going to make me just a couple of circuit boards. Not a whole heap, just a little bit, because we have other unlocks I'd like to get done. And one of them requires screws, which are that one. Okay, sort. Okay, polymer resin. I don't need to have that. I don't need to have that anymore. I don't think I actually need any of that anymore. Can I take all of that -2? And we'll see how far I can get with this. Okay, so mams everywhere. One of the things I need to, well, first off, I need to come here, tier 6. We want to have industrial manufacturing. Industrial manufacturing is going to unlock both computers and heavy modular frames. Also, let us get the modular engine, the adaptive control unit. More importantly, it's going to get us the manufacturer. Manufacturer let us take 4 items and craft them all together, which is going to be important. Cable. Can I have that and that? And we'll just dump that in the temporary box for now. And I can't craft the screws, but I can craft those. And pick up quick wire. Okay, I need to go grab quick wire. And what else do I want to unlock? So I want to unlock, we're going to add a list. So add you to the to-do list. That I can't afford because that needs ammo. That I can do after we have smart splitters. That one I can do as well. Power slugs I can't do. Sulfur requires me to go find a hard drive, so I need to go find another hard drive. Also it requires smokeless powder. Smokeless powder is... smokeless powder is in a refinery with heavy oil residue. So it's black powder and heavy oil residue, which means I'm probably better off. We currently have black powder being made here. Yes. Along with boom booms. So I think I'm better off probably bringing a heavy oil pipe all the way over here to then pop a refinery here to get up smokeless powder up and running. But for right at the moment, I need to climb back up the ladder that doesn't actually exist over here. It's this direction. Anyway, I need to climb back up, and then once I climb back up, I need to launch off the next one and then do a little bit of handcrafting to get, well, hopefully the last couple of tiers done. All right, Freighter is back. Can we get industrial manufacturing? So load this guy up with all the goodies, more goodies, more goodies, more, 1 more goodies, 2 more goodies. Really? I'm short on motors? I thought I counted. Motors, definitely not short now. And load those in, and boom.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Excellent. Okay, So I need to have heavy modular frames and computers. Also monorail. So monorail is going to require encased pipe, beams, and motors. We'll start getting that brought across. At the same time, Ethereum. I want to unlock the Mark III power poles.
Power pole Mark III unlocked. It has significantly more power connections compared to the previous models.
Very descriptive. Can we go with power? Power pole Mark III. You have 10 connections. That's a lot. Yeah. Okay. So I want to have that up and running. I also want to high-speed connectors. I can craft one of them. I can craft one of them. Okay. I need to go get some quick wire. I need that stuff to return. Heavy industrial beams. I think I need 100 of these. I'm trying to remember what we need to unlock. Look, let me go get the quick wire, the high-speed, and then craft up the high-speed connectors. And when we get both of those, we should be able to get the geothermal power plant, because I want to have the geothermal power plant. We still need to do hard drive hunting. There's an awful lot to do. Decent amount of running back and forth, but, well, actually, let's go with the cluster noblest. Let's get cluster noblest done. We have smokeless powder being automated, well, beside our black powder. So that means, in theory, I should be able to get the cluster noblest up and running.
Nobelisk unlocked. This type of Nobelisk detonates into multiple smaller explosions. Can be used for clearing large areas of vegetation and other inconveniences.
Inconveniences.
Addendum.
I love it.
Inconveniences, in this case, is not defined to include persistent family members, raccoons, student debt, the sunrise, peer performance reviews, neighbors learning to play the saxophone, phone calls, or your favorite show getting cancelled.
Somebody's got it out for the saxophone. Also, she did say persistent family members. Like, if they're a temporary family member, cluster noblest the way to go. Explosive rebar too, please.
Explosive rebar unlocked. Rebar ammo that explodes on impact. Suitable for removal of unwanted obstacles, creatures, or limbs.
Good to know. Also, can we get the rifle done as well?
Rifle and rifle ammo unlocked. A long-range weapon and rapid-fire ammunition, only to be used for the defense or acquisition of FICSIT property. Conveniently, this includes everything of value on this planet.
Convenient. Also, there is inflated pocket dimension, which I need, but that's going to require that I get some more computers handmade. Speaking of hand-making things, we have not alien, Caterium. No, you're short, but I had enough. I spent them. Motors. Can I get some more motors? Actually, can I get all the motors? Bop. Can I go Caterium? I would really like the geothermal generator. That's going to be very, very handy in the future.
Geothermal generator unlocked. Geysers added to the object scanner. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you deadly geothermal vents, run directly towards them and build generators. Use potentially lethal natural phenomena for your own benefit. It's the FICSIT way.
Okay, she doesn't really care about me. At least that's how it feels. All right, so encased industrial beams, bop, and pipe, bop, and beams. Grab those as well. I feel like I'm getting close to having the right amount of stuff in my pocket. The screws were to make more computers. Yeah, more computers. Yeah, I don't really want to handcraft out more computers right at the moment. Although it is those extra inventory slots, which I sort of do want. Yeah, let's just we'll just put something on the space bar and we'll walk away for 5 minutes. All right, the day's over, but I found a hard drive. We just need to. No, I want to go in here. I want to get a hard drive, fuel, and coal. Come back to coal, please, because I actually need this recipe. I need this recipe unlocked before we go out and do too much exploring. Because we're using compacted coal, but I can turn fuel. Well, maybe Ada will tell us.
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Yes. It's a much more efficient fuel. Also, speaking of efficiency, that is chew. Chew? Please have more motors in stock. I do. Cool. That is chew unlocked. Cool.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo, mother.
Okay! Alright, yeah, we still need Pipes Mark II. That's what I need heavy modular frames for. The FICSIT Blueprint Maker Mark II. I didn't realize signals was a separate tree. And before we go, I want to unlock...
Pocket dimension inflated by utilizing numinous gel hydrology channeled through an etheric spigot. Some used to say this as impossible, but the meaning of that word has long since been removed from my dictionary.
Okay, no idea what any of that meant, but that's more inventory. That's all I care about, because we need to go off and exploring. I need to find more hard drives. We now have a jetpack. Technically, I can get biofuel jetpacks, which we'd need to explore and I need to look at. And I also need to call this episode here. We have oil running. We have oil running in not a great way, but it is running. I do need to probably put some plastic in the circuit building box so we can have that keep crafting whilst we're out and about. But yeah, I need to go off and grab as many goodies as I can possibly get, because we need to unlock some alternative recipes for the refinery. And now, turbo fuel. We can now make turbo fuel. Turbo fuel is very, very important. It means fuel plus coal equals turbo fuel, and that has an energy value of 2,000 megajoules compared to 750 plus 630. Yeah, it's an awful lot of fuel. I have no idea actually how well it works in the jetpack. Yeah, but I need one of these alternates unlocked. I also need fuel opening codex. Unpackaged. Yeah, I also need this recipe unlocked. So there's 2 more recipes we need to go find before we can fix up the refinery and get it running a little bit more efficiently. But that's going to be for the next episode. Either way, I need to call this here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.